Beloved Vinaka, this is Kaleshni here.
And Pearl.
We will be discussing does fast fashion have any implication on the environment? The article authored by Tatiana Schlossberg. The introduction. In this modern-paced world, fast fashion has already put an imprint on the globe with the rapid movement of fashion culture in a tremendous rate. Whilst much of the fabrics are synthetic and extracted from fossil fuel remains, it is causing major environmental upheaval, which are water pollution, greenhouse emission, and waste pollution.
The ways in which fast fashion is destroying the environment, we managed to pick 3 points from the article. The first point, the microfibers, dyes, and other toxic chemicals from the production of trendy outfits are being washed off into the ocean. Shorelines have hazardous impact on the environment. Residents do not obtain clean water, thus bringing forth sickness and water-related diseases such as dysentery and typhoid. An example, archaeologists have encountered evidence of Zara brand in landfills. So cutting down on washing can also help to further reduce the carbon footprint of your wardrobe, while also helping to lower water use and the number of microfibers shed in the washing machine.
The second point, greenhouse gas emission contribution. Fashion production makes up 10% of humanity's carbon emission, dries up water sources, and also pollutes rivers and streams. What's more, 85% of all textiles go and is dumped each year. And washing some types of clothes sends thousands of bits of plastics into the oceans. Global emission of methane, thus trapping heat in the atmosphere. At this pace, the fashion industry's greenhouse gas emissions will surge more than 50% by 2030. That is just like 10 years later. Third point, high demand for fast fashion. Instances, 3 out of 5 clothes are being dumped each year, resulting in major water pollution, waste pollution of the earth. Every year, the world as a whole consumes more than 80 billion items of clothing. Those clothes contribute to resource pollution and waste pollution due to the fact that most of these items will one day be thrown out. When unsold clothes are burned, it releases carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, which is not good for the environment.
The aim of the source, the author is portraying awareness. It is giving factual figures and data. For instance, Tatiana, the author of the article, elaborated on the fabric of these well-known brands such as Zara and H&M, as it now mostly consists of synthetic microfibers which are made up of fossil fuels and are non-decomposable. The author is also providing ways we can go sustainable of clothing for a healthy environment, such as renting out clothing and giving donations. The strengths of the article, the author provides multiple points of views, such as the statistics provided, which are 60% of synthetic fibers are the derivation from fossil fuels, which ends up in landfills, whereas 85% resource wastage in the United States goes to landfills incinerated as it will not decay, with reference to paragraph 3. Also, it is from the New York Times, thus is a reliable source. That is why we had chosen this article. Tatiana Schlossberg is a former climate reporter for the New York Times and is the author of Inconspicuous Consumption. The reference is provided, multiple references are provided from the article, and the article is from Near Past, dated September 3, 2019.
Our views on the topic, fast fashion industry pollution is still very much prevalent till now. We need to take a sustainable approach before the climatic changes consume mankind's race, and it is nothing but a dark material being expanded to nothing but the poisonous upheavals of nature. Just like every century, a pandemic befalls the world, such as COVID-19, which is currently going on, and we hope the fibers do not repel or start carrying a deadly virus which kills millions of its population. We agree to the source. The reasons we agree are, in the past few decades, fast fashion businesses models such as Victoria's Secret models, well-known models like Kendall Jenner, Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, are becoming a norm for branded clothing. thus increasing demand for fast fashion trend, resulting in higher production of clothing, and massive buying, therefore a vast impact in the environment. It's the second last environmental pollutant in the world today. Yes, sustainable clothing should now become a new trend to decline mother nature injustice.
To conclude, we agree with the source from New York Times because it is true that as time is evolving and new technology is being introduced, the environment continues to withstand the harmful effects of human beings, and fast fashion is one of which is the most skyrocketing industries which causes the most harm to the environment. We completely agree with the solution stated in the source that people can rent out clothing, reuse, and recycle. According to Peters 2016 in an article on Fast Company, established and proposed a new plan of polyester eating microbes which help to recycle clothing. About half of the world's population live in poverty and require needs such as clothing. Hence, if individuals consider donations and box giveaways, the clothes will be put to good use and the environment will be saved from havoc. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you.